Let's discuss the points of the eye system. Bladder 10, Tianzhu, Heavenly Pillar. Location approximately 1.3 tune lateral to 215, where the trapezius muscle inserts on the lower border of the occiput, close to where the major occipital nerve emerges. How to find with the patient's head in an upright and relaxed position. First, locate GB20 below the lower border of the occiput and between the insertions of the sternocleidomastoid and trapezius muscles. From there, palpate in a medial and inferior direction at a 45 degrees angle until the finger comes to a halt against a bulge of the trapezius muscle. This is the location of bladder 10. For reference, if the practitioner places their left middle finger on GB20, the shorter index finger will be pointing to bladder 10. Located on the same level is D15, approximately 1.3 tune lateral to the midline and superior to the axis. First palpable spinous process. Needling 0.5 to 1 tune vertically or slightly oblique in a dorsal direction. Caution, do not needle in a superior direction. Actions, indications, regulates the qi, calms wind and the shen, benefits the head and sensory orifices, opens the channel, strengthens the lower back, expels wind. Special features, window of heaven point, important point for expelling internal and external wind. In contrast to GB20, bladder 10 is used in clinical practice mainly for pacifying internal wind. Extinguishes wind and subdues liver yang for dizziness, muscle cramps, stiffness of the neck with inability to turn the head, headache, feeling of heaviness of the head, epilepsy. It expels exterior wind in aversion to cold, fever, body aches. Strengthens the greater yang channel in inability of the legs to support the body, soft legs, weak legs that cannot sustain the body. Clears the brain in mental confusion, difficulty in concentrating, and poor memory. Opens the sense orifices in eye pain, red eyes, blurred vision, lacrimation, difficulty in speaking, nasal congestion, loss of sense of smell. Removes obstructions from the channel in pain in the body, pain in the shoulder and back. Opens the mind's orifices in manic behavior, incessant talking, seeing ghosts. Small intestine and bladder pertain to greater yang, which opens on the exterior. On the three yang, the greater yang channel are the most yang or most exterior. In addition, the area on the top of the body, like the occiput, is even more yang in relation, for example, to the inferior part of the bladder channel. This has two main implications. On the one hand, it means that the points in this area are yang in nature and can therefore be used either to tonify yang, inability to support the body, or to expel yang pathogenic factor such as wind in epilepsy, stiff neck. As bladder 10 is situated at the point where the bladder channel and the eye system emerge from the brain, this point can be used to clear the brain and stimulate memory and concentration. It has a special effect on the eyes and is used to increase vision, especially in the eyesight is diminished from kidney deficiency. Expels wind from the head. Bladder 10 is a major local point for occipital headache or vertical headache with stiff neck. It has a special effect on the eyes and is used to increase vision, especially if kidney deficiency is contributing to the eyesight problem. Distal point for acute lower back ache. Window of the sky, point of C of Qi. This window and C of Qi point can be as powerful as the kidney chest point, kidney 22 to 27. It treats the spirit of the bladder, clears the brain, and stimulates memory and concentration, gives a new perspective on the person's life if living under a cloud of fear. Pillar in the same way refer to the trapezius muscle which support the head as it treats disorder of the neck, also named after a star, thus indicating its spiritual quality.